Let's welcome to the show former Trump State Department counterterrorism coordinator, Nathan Sales. Nathan, a pleasure to see you. Thanks for coming back on the show. What do you make of this? Are you fearing that Biden, Democrats, and the liberals are now going to defend Iran because of what you just heard?
Hey, Liz, thanks for having me on. I'm really scratching my head at that one. Look, whether or not the Supreme Leader has issued a formal order to build the bomb, he and his minions have taken all the necessary steps to be able to flip the switch at the last minute. And I guess the key point here is Israel can't afford to wait until the 11th hour. It's as if you've got a chef who's in the kitchen, who's cracked some eggs into a bowl and mixed in some sugar and some flour and some vanilla extract and preheated the oven to 350. And then Wendy Sherman says, well, but he hasn't baked the cake yet. Well, of course not, but it's still dangerous. And the only reason the Iranians could have for enriching uranium to this level or doing research into explosive triggers is because they want the option to have a bomb. And that's the key point.
You know, Nathan, Iranians on the street do not like the theocratic religious dictatorship they've been suffering under. What do you make of the breaking news today from Iran that Iranian television, their state television, all their channels were hacked into, and instead calls were aired to protest and rise up against the dictatorship?
Well, it's the soft underbelly of the Iranian regime. The people of Iran have been oppressed mercilessly for the past 46 years. They're the first victims of the theocracy in Tehran. And so my hope is that they do rise up, shake off their chains, and bring to power a secular government that's going to be friendly with its neighbors. Regime change is not ultimately for the United States to decide. That's a question that the Iranian people are going to have to decide for themselves. But I like their chances of liberating themselves today more than I have at any point in recent memory.
Nathan Sales, thanks for joining us tonight. It's great to see you.